like a volcano.
Yo, what is up, guys? Dark Pro Gamer YT here. Welcome to the 109th episode of the MP Tune Review series, where today we are looking at this, which is the Mosler Land Shark. If you remember from the Mosler Super GT, I said I was really hoping to review this thing. And now I have it, and here we are reviewing it. So I have it tuned at 1772. The tune that I did is 031010. Now that's a tune you recognize because it shares the tune with the 𝗦𝗵𝗿𝗸. Now let's go over the stats here for this. The top speed is decent. It is 477, 478 kilometers an hour. The acceleration is surprisingly good. It is 2.474 seconds. The handling is good, the drift is good, but the nitro efficiency is mid. Now, I like the Mosler Super GT's look better than this, but that one is more of a racy kind of look to it. This one is more about being grounded and with aerodynamics to it. Because it's very low down to the ground. It looks like the air would flow really nicely over it, going right over there and then, through the wing. So it gives it a lot of downforce. This one is just all about being aerodynamic, and it looks beautiful. I love how it looks. I do wish, though, I had one of the decals for it, which unfortunately I don't. So we're going with the black, but there's no yellow. So without further ado, let's take it into multiplayer and see exactly how it does, and we'll talk at the end of the races to discuss my final thoughts of its performance. And I would also like to thank 𝗦𝗵𝗿𝗸 for joining me in the races. Let's go.
If you wanna know what it's like, I can't stay forever,
And now here we are with my final thoughts for the Mosler Land Shark at 1772. Just like the Mosler Super GT at 1771, this car has also, to be honest, impressed me with its performance. You know, it's not exactly like super powerful, because it does have its sort of, decent top speed that's a little bit lower than what the Mosler Super GT was, but it also does have about the same issue with nitro efficiency. But otherwise, good handling, good drift, and surprisingly decently good acceleration. I was not expecting that acceleration speed from this car, especially with the lower tune that it is. But wow. That was it is impressive. So, do I recommend tuning it? Yes, if you want, mainly for the reason of that it's fun to use in this rank. It's extremely based because you will not normally see this car tuned at this rank. To be honest, you won't see both Moslers tuned at this rank very often. But it'll do some good results. It'll do all right if you can manage the nitro efficiency and being mindful of its top speed. Those are the two things that I can really think of that are the big issues for it. Now, okay, the nitro is the big issue. The top speed is just a tiny issue because it's, like I said, it's a little bit slower than the Mosler Super GT. Now, okay, I'm going to make a prediction here. They made the Mosler Super GT sports line. Mark my words, they will eventually probably make the Land Shark sports line. Mark my words. In some future update that will be probably, because this is not me, like, this is just a theory and just a prediction. I bet you at some point soon in the future, we are going to see the Mosler Land Shark probably sports line. My hope, though, is the Regera gets sports line eventually, because that Koenigsegg is so mid. Anyway, yeah, mark my words. If it happens, you will remember my words here. So that wraps up this MP Tune review. I thank you all for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, everybody.